document leak today. Will that solve this problem?
Well, it's a start, isn't it? And it's a discussion document. It's 82 pages. This plan, and there'll be changes, but I think it's a big start, and people will think at last, Brexit is beginning to think what they thought it meant, because people were very concerned when they voted for Brexit.
I don't have any real problem. I think the problem here is everyone frames all these debates always as racism.
Yeah, and it's
right?
not
We're
racist.
Somehow anti-foreigner, anti-European Union and so on. I think you can be pro-Europe, pro the European Union, pro-foreigner, but also say there are massive strains and stresses on our public services here. Maybe we have let too many people in. We certainly don't seem to have controlled our borders very well. No. And actually, ideologically, what is wrong in wanting the better type of migrant to come into this country rather than anyone who fancies a freebie?
Because they do jobs.
Well, hang on there, but there is still, even though, but Susanna, even though unemployment is at the lowest level since 1974, there are still 1.5 million people claiming unemployment benefit. That's still too many, and they're just going to have to start doing those jobs.
Here's the question, Kevin. How many of those do you think would actually step up if we say, right, we're not going to have the low-skilled workers from the EU, so we'd say 50,000 less than we had in the last 3-4 years. Are there 50,000 people in this country who are going to step up and do those dirty jobs sometimes, which actually, historically, a lot of British people don't want to do?
No, probably not. And I think there are lots of reasons why they may not step up. They may not be living in the right area where those jobs are going. The whole benefit system, if you take temporary work and then you try to go back on benefits, is incredibly difficult. You end up waiting 5-6 months, weeks for your money. You can't get it. There are lots of reasons, and I want more Brits to be trained and in jobs. But you look at that document. That document is broadly going to reproduce the migration system we have with the rest of the world within the European Union.
And is that wrong?
We've got to be very bureaucratic, and I think it's unnecessary. That's what I think, and it will result.
Are there actually more migrants coming in from outside the European Union than there are from the EU? I mean, we have this obsession about the EU, but actually, aren't there more from the rest of the world?
Yes, there are.
And are we concerned about that?
Well, we are, and I think we're going to tackle that too, I hope. But I'll tell you one small factor that I think of why we think this immigration has got far too much. How much is the NHS spending now on translators? Every day, every week. It's a huge bill.
The contribution that EU
How many English people living on the Costa del Sol can speak Spanish? Trust me, very few of them.
It's a very small thing, you know, and you hear of people. You hear of people. You listen to radio phonies. People say they go to their NHS surgery and they don't hear a British voice. People are feeling that their country isn't the way it was 10 years ago.
But that's it. You see everything.
And people are allowed to feel that, Kevin, and to deny it is you can't deny that's how a lot of people feel.
I tell you, Brexit, the big fear, and you mentioned Spain, is after Brexit, all these people who shout at Spanish waiters are going to come back here and shout at our waiters.
I mean, that's
why all these Brits returning.
I know somebody who recently went into had a bit of a health issue in France, was taken into hospital, given fantastic treatment for a week or so. And they couldn't have been better, and they went out of their way to say, don't worry, there won't be exorbitant charges. We're all part of the European Union. Very interesting conversation. And it's you know, we take these things for granted, but actually, you try having a problem in America and see how that gets you. It's very different kettle of fish if you're sick in America, if you're British, than if you're sick in somewhere like France.
Well, take your credit card in America and make sure you've got a rather large credit limit.
But I think there should be a credit card machine on every floor of every hospital in Britain, because we're giving far too much free NHS treatment to people who've never paid a penny into the system, who are not British and who are not EU nationals either.
Let me ask you this, which part of London are you from?
North London.
Right. So I'm from West London. I walk down my local high street most days when I'm here, right? And the sheer amount of very successful, hard-working people working in this high street who are not originally from this country, who contribute so much to our society, they're the people that I feel really difficult about with this. Is like, OK, there may be issues with migration, definitely issues with how we controlled our borders, but I see so many people enriching our society rather than wrecking our society, and they're not the sponges. They're people coming from all walks of life, all parts of the world, and they give us
in a fantastically vibrant city like London, which is a great capital, but you go to some parts of northern England where the vote for Leave was 70%, and they do not have that metropolitan view of the world.